Hello, this is Mayor Baraka. I just want to talk to you about the recent spate of violence that has been taking place in the last couple of days here in the city of Newark. We had 2 homicides in 2 days. 2 young people were shot coming out of a well-respected event that we have in the city, that the school system have, that is designed to make our kids safe, to grow them, to help them develop, to give them an opportunity to be who they are in a safe environment. We are completely appalled and disgusted by this recent spike in violence that we've had in the city. We've been doing a fairly good job throughout this summer. We have witnessed violent crime reduce or reduction in violent crime every single year. In the last 3 years, we are witnessing probably 50 years of some of the lowest reported crime in this city. I think the police department is doing an outstanding job. In fact, the Essex County Prosecutor Office has a few folks in custody centered around some of this violence that's been taking place in the last couple of days. And while I say that crime is down, I also understand that one shooting is one too many, one homicide is one too many. We should not have any shootings and we should not have any homicides. And our ultimate goal is to make sure or be involved in creating a city where people are not murdered, where there are no shootings, and that we solve our disputes and our disagreements without violence or without resorting to violence. I want to thank the Newark Community Street Team, Newark Street Academy, the Westward Violence Reduction Initiative, Anti-Violence Coalition, all of these people who are working along with the police department, the Clergy Academy, the district police councils in the South Ward and the West Ward and other places that exist, all of the organizations that have come together, the Kings Stop Killing Kings, everybody who has been interested in making sure that we have a community free from violence. I want to thank them for participating, for engaging the city, for helping us to create an environment where our kids can grow up safely, where our grandmothers can go to the store without fear of being attacked or robbed. I want to thank you for your engagement in this city. And we've been doing all that we can, and it really disturbs me that this weekend that somebody would go to an event that we all love in this city, that kids go to at Westside High School to make sure that they have a safe environment, a productive environment, a learning environment, a growing environment where adults come to engage kids, that you would go there and disrupt that and shoot 2 young people coming out of that program or going to that program. I want you to know, one, that is the most horrible thing. And the people who did that are not just enemies to the people that they shot, but they're enemies to the 300,000 residents of this city. And they should turn themselves in. Anybody who knows them should urge them to turn themselves in immediately. We are not going to allow this to happen. We're going to ensure, I want parents to know that that program will continue, that the city of Newark will partner to make sure that it's safe, that we will have a car outside of that place to make sure these things do not happen. We have to protect our safe places and not run from them. We cannot turn the places over that are positive for our kids to folks that are bent on creating destruction in our community. All of the people of goodwill, of good voices, of good intent have to overpower those who seek to destroy our community. And I'm just making a plea. I'm making a plea to all of you, particularly our guardians, our parents, our cousins, our uncles, our older brothers. Make sure your son, your daughter is involved in a plethora of programs that the city has, whether it's boxing or softball or coding, or whether they are part of the Leadership Academy every 3rd Saturday at King's Restaurant. Make sure your kids are involved. Make sure your neighbors' kids are involved. Make sure the people on your block's kids are involved in these programs. You can't sit idly by and say that it's not yours or these programs don't exist. Newark has countless programs. Make sure you know about them and make sure your children are a part of them. We need you to be engaged, be a part of the PTA. Go to the neighborhood police council meetings. Be a part of your Clergy Academy if you can. Know who your captain is of your district precinct. Talk to officers that are walking the beat. Make sure that you're putting positive messages on social media. Do not always highlight things that are negative. Do not always highlight things that are detrimental to us. Highlight things that are positive, that are growing. that are beautiful. We need you. Our city can't move out of this scourge, can't grow unless the residents are completely engaged with us. This is a collective effort. Our police are working hard. Our alternative policing organizations, community-based initiative organizations are working extremely hard, working collectively and collaboratively. We need you to engage with us to reduce the violence that's going on in the city. It's being reduced, but we need it to be reduced even exponentially greater than it has been already. And the only way that's going to happen is if you engage yourself, if you attend these meetings, if you participate in what the city is doing, and if you do not tolerate violence and crime and all the other things that lead to violence and crime in your neighborhood. We need you, all of the positive people in our community, to stand up and take our city back.